Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert here. In this video, we're going to look at logarithm problems where we're actually dealing with quadratics once we start to work these out. And we'll go through checking our solutions there. So let's look at problem 1. We're going to solve for x. We've got a log with the base 2 of 6x equals log of base 2 of x squared plus 8. So since we have a log with the same base, we can just rewrite this as 6x. But again, we're going to have to check our solution at the end. 6x equals x squared plus 8. All right, so now I want to get one side equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. And I'm going to get 0 equals x squared minus 6x plus 8. And this is a factorable quadratic. So what we can do is we can look for the factors that multiply to positive 8 and add to negative 6. And those are negative 2 and negative 4. Because if we multiply these two numbers together, negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. And negative 2 plus negative 4 is negative 6. So I'm going to rewrite this in factor form. So 0 equals x minus 2 times x minus 4. Okay, so now I can, using the zero product property, I can set each of these factors here equal to 0. And the reason why I can do that is if this here equals 0, well, 0 times whatever this is will be 0. If this here equals 0, 0 times whatever this is will be 0. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to set x minus 2 equal to 0. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And I'm going to get, for one of my potential solutions, again, we have to check this, x equals 2. Then I'm going to set x minus 4 equal to 0. And I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And I'm going to get x equals 4. Okay, so these are the two potential solutions. So now I've got to see if log base 2 of 6x, when I put in these values, equals log base 2 of x squared plus 8. All right, so 6 times 2 would be, does log base 2 of 6 times 2, so 12. Does that equal log base 2 of 2 squared, which is 4, plus 8? So yeah, 4 plus 8 is 12. So we do have a winner. Let's give it a green check here. So x equals 2 does work. All right, let's try the other one. All right, so does log base 2 of 6 times 4, so 24, does that equal log base 2 of 4 squared, so 16 plus 8. 16 plus 8 is 24. So that one is also a winner. So this one also a winner. So two solutions are x equals 2 and x equals 4 for this first problem. All right, let's take a look at the next problem. Next one, we have a log base 3 of x squared plus 6x equals log base 3 of 27. Okay, so first step, we'll set x squared. We have the same log, we have the same base for each of these. So we're going to set x squared plus 6x equal to 27. We're going to subtract 27 from both sides. And we're going to get x squared plus 6x minus 27 That equals 0. So we want to think what multiplies to negative 27 but adds to 6. Well, negative 3 times positive 9 would multiply to negative 27 and add to 6. So we're going to rewrite this in factored form as x minus 3 times x plus 9 and set that equal to 0. Okay, so x minus, so we can again use the zero product property here. We can say x minus 3 equals 0. Add 3 to both sides. We get one potential solution is x equals 3. We can set x plus 9 equal to 0. Subtract 9 from both sides. We get x equals negative 9 as our other solution, potential solution. Okay, so originally we started with log base 3 of x squared plus 6x equals log base 3 of 27. All right, so let's try 3 first. So we put in 3. We're going to get 9 plus 18, so 27. So log base 3 of 27 does equal log base 3 of 27. Okay. This right-hand side is not going to change, but let's see what we get with. So 3 is a winner. 3 is a winner. Okay, let's check negative 9. So negative 9 squared is 81 plus 6 times negative 9. So 81 plus negative 54 is 27. So negative 9 also is a winner. So two solutions, x equals 3, x equals negative 9. All right, let's keep going. Problem 3, we're solving for x. We have log base 4 of x squared plus 16 equals log base 4 of 8x. Again, these are same base for each of these logarithms, so I'm going to start off by setting x squared plus 16 equal to 8x. Okay, we want one side equal to 0, so I'm going to subtract 8x from both sides. And I'm going to get x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals 0. I can factor this into x minus 4 squared. This is, negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16 and adds to negative 8. So I'm going to just factor this to x minus 4 squared, because it's x minus 4 times x minus 4 equals 0. So all we have to do is set x minus 4 equal to 0 here. And we'll add 4 to both sides. So we get x equals 4 as a potential solution. All right, so does log base 4 of x squared, so it's going to be 16, 4 times 4 plus 16, so 32. Well, does that equal 8 times 4? Yeah, it does equal log base 4 of 32. So, yeah, this checks. X equals 4 is our one unique solution there. Let's go to the last one. So problem 4 here. We have log base 5 of x squared plus 50 equals log base 5 of negative 15x. So same base here, so I'm going to set x squared plus 50 equal to negative 15x. Okay, I want to get one side equal to 0, so I'm going to add 15x to both sides. And I'm going to get x squared plus 15, let me write this well, x squared plus 15x plus 50 equals 0. Okay, so we want to factor this to multiply to 50 and add to 15. So I would do a positive 5 and positive 10. So I'm going to factor this to x plus 5. Oh, that 5 is weak. X plus 5 times x plus 10. That equals 0. All right, so we set x plus 5 equal to 10. So if I subtract 5 from both sides, these are going to cancel, and I'll get x equals 5. If I set x plus 10 equal to 0, and I subtract 10 from both sides, these are going to cancel. I'm going to get x equals negative 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, I messed up somewhere. X plus 5 equals 0. I said x plus 5 equal to 10 for some reason. Anyways, so this should be x equals negative 5, x equals negative 10. Okay. So we want to plug back in. So we have log base 5 of x squared. Was it x squared plus 50? Yep. X squared plus 50. Does that equal log base 5 of negative 15x? Right? Yep. Okay, so negative 5 squared is 25, so does log base 5 of 25 plus 50, so that's 75, equal log base 5 of negative 15 times negative 5 is also positive 75, so that does check. So x equals negative 5 works. Okay, let's try with negative 10. So if we do negative 10 squared, that's 100 plus 50, so that's 150. And then negative 15 times negative 10 is also positive 150. So x equals negative 10 also works. So 2 solutions work in this one. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you have questions, leave a question in the comments below.